All right, picture this. You're digging through the thrift store shelves and all of a sudden you stumble upon a figure so rare, it might as well have been hidden in a dragon's hoard. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Burf, and it's 5 Thrift Store Friday! Yes, it's 5 Thrift Store Friday, the happiest day of the week. And in this episode, I'm going to tell you how I uncovered a hidden gem, an off-brand 1980s fantasy figure that's basically the secret cousin of Dungeons and Dragons toys. It's a piece so elusive, you almost never see it, even at vintage toy shows. Coming up, I'm also going to show you how I flipped a vintage 1980s plush for some extra kiggity cash, dug up some vintage Kenner Star Wars figures, and even snagged a Superman figure from the new movie release for an absolute steal. So if that sounds like a treasure hunt you're into, stick around. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you're a regular viewer, hit the like button, and then let's roll out.
Out of the thrift store, looking for toys galore. My name is Burf and this is my turf. I'm straight out of the thrift store.
Wow, look at these things, man. Oh, this one's all busted up, unfortunately, but check this one out, dude. That is so cool. Oh my God, there's a whole bunch of them. Is this a turkey? Yeah. Oh, look at that, like a minotaur. And what's this one here? Some sort of sorcerer, maybe. And we got this dragon one. Wow. What do they want for these, I wonder? Let me see here. Is there a price? $24.92. Is that what they want for all of them? This one here is broken. The horse, $16.91, probably because the horse's legs are broken. $20, 1981. That's a cool one. Oh, look at this. And what do they want for that one? $16.91. Wow. Oh, because it's broken. So yeah, you got to be careful with some of this stuff, you know. What's this one back here? $24.92. Yeah, those are absolutely gorgeous, man. Stunning. Oh, look at this. That is so cool. Like German soldiers. What do they want for that? $12.91? Die-cast plastic. Whoops, I'm knocking stuff over. And what's it? This is a King Tiger tank. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's awesome. Is this a half track? Yeah. That one's a little more pricey, $24.92. And then we got this one here. That looks like a Sherman tank. But it looks like it's got like German soldiers. Oh yeah, USA's. That is a Sherman. What's this down here? Is this another Sherman tank with, like, I don't know, I guess German soldiers as well. Oh look, it's a definitely dinosaur. That one's a little rough around the edges. And what do we got in here? And we got this Thor statue. Looks like it's, I think it's probably like an iPhone, hold your iPhone or something like that. It's like an iPhone stand. Look, we got a decapitated Sonic. Oh, that's a cool little castle. Little Disney castle. Just for a second from a distance, I thought that was a Monchichi. Oh, we got a Beetlejuice plush. That's cool. Oh, look at this. We got Rolf the dog. That looks like an old one. Kind of has an old plush feel to it. That's really cool though. Yep, this dude is from 1985 and he's kind of all over the place, but he's selling anywhere from $15 up to $35 in some cases. They want $3.99 for him. I might get him. He's kind of neat. And the Beetlejuice plush is selling for about 20 bucks. They want $5 for that one. If I were to get it, I would get it just for my own personal collection. I've got quite a few Beetlejuice toys. Man, they have just so much fun Halloween stuff here. Oh, look at this one. Ooh, that's cool. And look at this dude. Oh man, it kind of reminds me of the skeleton, like if Slimer's skeleton, you know, Slimer from Ghostbusters, like if he had a skeleton, that's what it would look like. I don't know what this is. Maybe some Monster High stuff? Possibly. Yeah, definitely Monster High. Look at this dude. Look, it's an Indiana Jones whip. This is from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I have this already. That's how I know that. Oh, there's a witch. Oh, this tree's kind of neat. I like the little ghosts that are kind of hanging off of it. What's this? We got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle costume. Oh, look at the Scooby-Doo mask. Got another whip here. Harry Potter's Nimbus. Not the band version though. Oh, look at this dude. He's all made out of rubber. Wonder if he, like, when you turn him on, let's see, does he work? About to find out. No. Probably needs batteries. It's kind of funky though, man. I like it.
Man, this first store had a lot of fun stuff in it. Like, in retrospect, I wish I would have gotten more of the army tanks. I just didn't want to drop like $12 up to $24 for a single tank. If they had been like $4.99, I probably would have grabbed them all. But I did get one, and we'll take a look at it here in just a moment. But I did also pick up the Muppet plush, the Rolf the dog. And I picked him up for a few dollars and ended up selling him on Facebook Marketplace for 20 bucks. So I made a little extra kiggity cash to support this vintage plastic crack habit that I have, that many of you also have, you know, so don't judge. But yeah, so I ended up flipping Rolf, but I ended up also getting this really cool army tank. So this is the one tank I ended up buying. I really wish I would have bought one of those German Tiger tanks to go along with it. That way my US troops would at least have somebody to do battle with. But nonetheless, I ended up with this tank and I think it's freaking awesome. If you guys have been subscribed to the channel for even a short amount of time, you probably know that I have a real affinity for military style toys. G.I. Joe, a real American hero, the 3.75 inch figures from the 1980s were a huge part of my childhood. I played with them on the daily. As I'm sure they were a huge part of most of your childhoods as well. And I don't know if it's just from growing up in that era and watching cartoons like G.I. Joe, playing with the toys, or, you know, primetime TV shows like Tour of Duty. I don't know what it is, or all the, you know, the movies that came out in that era, like Hamburger Hill, Platoon, Full Metal Jacket. There's just something about military toys that really draws me into them. They're almost magnetic, and when I see them, I have to have them. So anyway, I picked up this tank and it is absolutely amazing. I freaking love it, and it's gonna go on display right here in the bunker. All right, guys, it's time to hit up our second thrift store of the day. So let's get to stepping.
Oh, look what we got here. It's probably some sort of Marvel action figure, right? It's kind of cool, $2.99. Then we got these bags. Oh, look at that. We got Admiral Akbar. Little catch-up head is what I called him when I was a kid.
It's a trap!
Oh, there's a Bausch. Okay. $4.99 for the bag. There's quite a few figures in here. Let's see what do we got in this one. There's like a Jawa, like a Black Series Jawa in there. Batman, some Ben 10. Oh, look! Imperial Guard. Alright. And then what do we got here? Looks like some Last Airbender stuff, some Pokemon. And then what do we got in this bag? Oh, look! It's an X-Wing fighter pilot. And a few other Palpatine. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna get a few of these bags for sure, if not all of them. Check this dude out. Looks like he opens up. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so how much they want for this guy? Because he's selling for like 25 bucks. 20 to 25, so they want $2.99 for him. That seems like a pretty good deal, right? Well, look what we got here. We got a Turbo Man. They want $60 for that guy. Dang, and I don't even think it's the vintage one. I think it's the one they had at Walmart a few years back. Yeah, we got some Harry Potter, like, die-cast stuff. The nano metal figs.
Man, these baggies were loaded with all kinds of action figures. I even managed to pick up some vintage Kenner Star Wars. None of the really super cool figures, but vintage Kenner Star Wars nonetheless. I've already flipped most of this stuff, so I think I spent around $23 for all of the bags. And I ended up, I've made over $115 so far by reselling them on Facebook Marketplace. Marketplace has been doing a little better for me lately. So, but I ended up getting these Avatar figures, which, to be honest with you, I ended up throwing in the Avatar figures for free when somebody had bought a bunch of the Marvel figures on Marketplace. I was just like, hey, you know, so I ended up selling the Marvel figures for like $35. And I said, hey, do you want these Avatar figures for free? I'll give them to you. And they said yes. So I ended up giving them the Avatar figures in addition to getting all of these awesome Marvel figures for just $35. This was a pretty big Marvel haul in general. So this was a good feeling, you know, being able to flip this stuff rather quickly, because I just wanted the Kenner Star Wars. I didn't really want any of the other stuff, but I figured I could make a little extra money on it, and I did. So I got these Marvel figures. I also got these Star Wars figures that were Power of the Force and one Black Series Jawa figure. I ended up selling this lot for $20 on Marketplace. And then I also got these little mini Pokemon figures. I sold these for $20 on Marketplace. I think they're vintage. I'm not 100%. I think they're like older Pokemon figures. I don't think like they're new. They may be, but I sold them for 20 bucks nonetheless. These Ben 10 figures moved pretty fast. I listed them, and within a couple of days, they were sold. I got $40 for the entire lot. So that puts us at like $115 already just with these. And I had a couple more things that I sold. I sold these Mutant Mayhem Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures for $5. I did end up keeping the April O'Neil from the bunch. That was the one figure I didn't have because she came with like a 5-pack or a 4-pack and a bus or something like that at the store. So I never actually got the April, but I did keep her and sold these for $5. And then I sold these anime figures for like 20 bucks. So I guess that puts us around $140 in total sales. I thought it was just 115, but turns out it was a little bit more than that. So that's pretty sweet, man. That's a nice little profit off of, you know, $23 in bags. So you can't beat that. And then last, but certainly not least, I picked up this Titan Tech Godzilla. Now, I haven't actually listed him on Marketplace yet or eBay. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep him or not. I think he's pretty cool, but I believe he sells for around $25. So, you know, I could just add to the old birth bank by getting him listed up. But he's just so cool. I mean, he transforms into this like machine Godzilla that has like weapons and stuff like that and little compartments and everything. So I don't know. I just think he's really cool. Not my favorite design of Godzilla, but the little extras make him pretty awesome. All right, gang, I think it's time to go hit up a Goodwill. What you got for me today, Goodwill? What you got for me today?
All right, let's see. What's this? $10. Oh, that's awesome. George Burns. That is cool. Didn't know they made an action figure of him. All right, well, anything else over here? I'll probably grab that. $10 is a little more than I probably want to pay, but it's unique enough that I'll take it. I'll probably pull them out of the box. Oh man, I love it when they have the old stickers on them from the old toy stores. An old Toys R Us sticker, price tag $19.99. So I guess I'm getting a deal on it. I'm getting them half off what he cost originally. Just ran into Thrifter Sean. The lady brought the card out. He's like, let me see those. We got some action figures. That's awesome. What's over in this bag? Oh, we got some turtles. What's this guy here? Is he like a Disney figure?
I'm not sure what that guy is.
This big guy. Got a Taz in there, a Krang.
Oh, Power Ranger.
It's a Power Ranger thing, yeah. Any red lines in there?
No. Is that Turtles?
Oh yeah, that's Krang's chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. We should. How much are they asking for a bag?
$3.99.
$3.99. Okay.
Not bad at all.
Yeah. And then what's in this one here? Just a bunch of die cast.
Yeah, a little.
Is that a transformer?
I forget what it is. I've seen it before.
Yeah, it's like or something. Yeah, like a mini con or something. Oh yeah.
About to leave, but now that there's going to be more coming out.
Right. Do you typically find that? Oh, is that a superpower? No, it's not. For a second, I thought that was a superpower, Superman.
It depends.
Do you typically find like they bring out more stuff when they bring out something like this?
Sometimes you'll sit here and all of a sudden more and more bags will come out. Sometimes none, and then you come back an hour later and the shelf is just filled with bags.
Filled with bags.
Or people are grabbing them and walking out, and you're like, dang, I should have waited.
Right.
But yeah, these aren't a bad find for the day.
Yeah,
it's really slow here.
Oh yeah, there's a C-3PO. That looks like a newer one, but that's still cool.
Will Smith.
Oh yeah. And then I don't know who these guys are. Do you know those?
I haven't seen those guys.
This guy here's kind of cool.
Oh, I can't think what it is right now, but I've seen it before.
Yeah, we'll have to look it up. Yeah, do a little Google Lens.
Let's see what we got.
Isn't Junior usually over here on Tuesdays?
It's a Johnny Quest.
Oh, that is a Johnny Quest. Oh, super cool. That must be Race.
I believe it's Johnny Quest. Let's see.
Oh, there's a few of them in there.
I could be wrong. Google could have tricked me.
I'm gonna try it again. Oh yeah, let's see here.
Well, go back to there.
Yeah, they're Johnny Quest.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Yeah, those are awesome. Oh, looky here, a Coca-Cola bubble blowing polar bear ornament. That's kind of cool. What do I want for that? Is there a price on this thing? $5. You know, Coca-Cola stuff actually sells really well. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, that's kind of neat. Looks like it has all the pieces. Let's see if I can get them out of here. Oh yeah, there's the little bubble thing down there. All right, I'm gonna look this up, see if it's worth anything. Well, it appears to be selling for about 25 bucks. So the last few items I've listed on Facebook Marketplace that were Coca-Cola sold very fast. So I think I'm gonna grab this for $5 and make a little kickity cash. Oh, these are cool. Like, they're lights, you know, but I like the subject matter. Oh, check this out, man. A sealed version of Choose Your Own Adventure. Let's see, The Lost Jewels of Nabuti, Space and Beyond, Journey Under the Sea, and The Abominable Snowman. That's awesome. Oh, check him out. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and he's still in the little box? That's pretty awesome, man. I wonder if he's worth anything. Oh yeah, so with the tag, he's selling for like 25 to 30 bucks without the box. I bet you I could probably get $40 for that. What do they want for this? Oh, $7.99? Damn.
Dang, man, that's twice now in like the last 2 weeks that I've run into Thrifter Sean out in the wild. It's actually, up until recently, it had been a while since I'd seen Sean, but always good to see him. And we ended up kind of divvying up that bag of action figures. I let him have most of them. There was just a handful in there that I wanted. We'll take a look at them here in just a second. But I did end up picking up this Grumpy Bear plush from the Care Bears. He's like a Grumpy Bear Frankenstein, I guess. But I looked this guy up, and with the tags, he's selling for like 30, 35 bucks. But that's without the box. So I currently have him listed on eBay for $50, but also taking like a best offer on him. I also picked up this little lot of action figures. So Thrifter Sean ended up buying like both bags. I think they came to like 12 bucks. I ended up throwing him a few dollars, and he just let me pick the figures that I wanted. So I ended up with some Johnny Quest figures, which my favorite figure out of this whole bunch is this little dog Bandit. Freaking love this little guy, man. Johnny Quest was such an awesome cartoon back in the day. I have the complete series on DVD, and oftentimes I'll watch it on Saturday mornings when I wake up and have my bowl of cereal here in the bunker. But I ended up getting the Johnny Quest figures. I got the Men in Black figures, the Will Smith, and then I also picked up this Wolverine, which he really doesn't stand on his own. He's kind of awkwardly made, like his legs don't really go back very far, so I just had to put him in this sitting pose for now. But I ended up getting these figures, and I also got this Coca-Cola bubble blowing polar bear. Now, most Coca-Cola stuff I get, I sell pretty quickly, but I've had this thing listed now for a couple of weeks, maybe even a little bit longer, and I've had a few inquiries about it, but nobody's pulled the trigger on it yet. I've got it priced out at $40, so I may end up lowering it a little bit. I just paid like, I don't know what, $5 for it or something. So we'll see what happens, but Christmas season is approaching, and this stuff tends to get a little more hot during the Christmas season. So maybe I'll just leave it at 40 and see if anybody makes an offer on it. I did pick up the Choose Your Own Adventure books. I'm pretty sure these are reproductions. I don't think they are originals by any means, but still hit the nostalgia buttons for me. I loved these books as a kid. Still love them as an adult. These ones are sealed. Chances are I will open them up and give them a read. And finally, I picked up this amazing George Burns Mego-esque action figure. This thing is just pure awesomeness. You know, there are two things I remember about George Burns growing up. One is that he smoked cigars. In fact, he has self-reported that he smokes between 15 and 20 cigars per day. Per day, mind you.
What number of cigar is this for you today now?
This is my 10th or 11th cigar. I smoke between 15 and 20 cigars a day.
Yeah.
And it's very exciting.
Yeah.
And he still lived to be 100 years old. That's the other thing I remember about George Burns, is that everybody was rooting for him to get to 100 before he kicked the can. And he did. He made it. He made it to 100 years old. You know who else made it to 100? Bob Hope. You know who didn't make it to 100? Bless her soul. Betty White. I think she died at the age of 99. She was so close, but no cigar. But yeah, this figure is just awesome, and it's gonna go on display right here in the bunker. All right, gang, you know what time it is. It's time for another Goodwill. What you got for me today, Goodwill? What you got for me today?
Dang, man, imagine meeting somebody with this mask on in a dark alley. That would scare the hell out of you. Oh man, look at this dude. Oh, he's like a nutcracker. Oh, that's cool, man. It's actually, that's real cool. Oh yeah, I see his jaw opening. You can, let's see, has he got a little hoodie here? Oh yeah, check that out. I might have to get that. Oh, his arm is broken. Yeah. What do I want for that? Well, it was originally $12.99. All right, well, I'll pass on it because his hand is broken here. But man, that is really cool. Oh, this dude's pretty cool too. Does he work? No. We got some rats over here, some skeleton rats. Oh wow, look at this thing. It's like 3D printed. Oh man, I might have to get that. $3.99. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I wonder if it actually held something. Looks like it's got like these little nodules sticking out here, like something might have inserted in there. That is cool though. Oh yeah, check that out. See, I just picked up one of these skulls and just laid it in there. That's kind of neat, right? Yeah, definitely getting this thing. So I'm kind of going back and forth on these two skulls. I think I'm gonna get one of them to go along with the hand. I kind of like this one. But maybe it doesn't, I mean, let's see here. Yeah, this one here seems to fit a little better. All right, I'm gonna go with this one. This thing here just started up on its own. Is it motion censored maybe? Oh yeah. Cool, and look at this guy. Oh, that's cool too. What do they want for him? $6. Does he actually flap his wings? His wings look a little beat. Glue's all coming off and stuff like that. You know, I might skip the skull and just get this. And I'm thinking maybe I've got some mad balls at the house. I wonder if maybe like a mad ball might kind of fit right in between here, kind of wedge it in. That would look cool, right? All right, I'm just gonna get this. If it doesn't work out, I can always, I mean, I see these all over the place right now because Halloween's coming up, so I can always pick up another skull at another Goodwill or come back to this one. All right, so let's get this. Oh, look, man. It's Uncle Fester. That's pretty cool. Addams Family, $1.99. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, it's Uncle Fester from the Addams Family. That's a fun little plush, $1.99. I don't know. Let's see if he's worth anything. Well, he's actually selling for about 15 bucks, but only one has sold in the last 90 days. He's kind of neat. I don't know. We'll see. I'll leave him here from now. Maybe I'll get him, maybe I won't. I'll think about it. Oh, look at this Taz. That's a cool one, man. Just because it's like his mouth is open. Oh, his tongue sticks out. What do they want for him? Oh, just $1.99. Well, he's selling for like 20 bucks. So for $1.99, I think that's a pretty good deal. This is probably some 90s plush too, this Bugs Bunny. But he's got a stain. He's dirty. Plus his eyeballs kind of wore off a little bit there. Man, that is one derpy looking Chewy. Look at that thing. Oh, look at this thing. It actually pops out. That is three-dimensional. Let's see, $5.99. Oh, I like it. You could set it up like, and then have your Hulks, your Hulk action figures on display, like right in front of it. Interesting. Check this out. This is a Precious Hugs doll plush, and I just looked it up. It's from 1985. It's kind of funky looking, creepy, but those eyes, man. Look at that, man. Those eyes, they look like they're looking right through you. But yeah, this thing right here, this doll, has another little doll that goes with it. So it's got these little Velcro pieces, you know? And if it had the other doll and it had the dress, this thing's selling for about 45 bucks. In this condition, it's about roughly a $10 to $15 doll. And then we got this Cabbage Patch Kid, which is always cool to see Cabbage Patch Kids, especially when they got their clothes, you know. But yeah, I was kind of looking around on the shelf to see if I could find the little doll that goes with that, because it could probably be like at least a $30 doll with the two together without the dress that it comes with. But I didn't really see it, so I'll probably end up just leaving this thing here. There's a bunch of them listed on eBay, so I don't think it would move quickly. It would probably sell at some point, but not something I really want to sit on. Oh my God, look at this Barack Obama mask. It's from 2005. It's reselling for about 15 bucks. I think it's 2005 or 2006. Oh, look at this. King Ghidorah. Oh, his leg. That sucks. Yeah, that is cool. I'm just looking up here. Maybe his leg popped off and it's up here on the shelf somewhere. You never know. Or it could have even fell on the floor. Or it was just never there, you know. Might have gotten lost a long time ago. Man, if he had his leg, he's like a $30 figure. Oh. Yeah, I mean, $2.92, probably still worth it, but I mean, what are you gonna do with a one-leg Ghidorah unless I just pretend him and Godzilla got into a battle and Godzilla ripped his leg off? Yeah, that's right. That's how I justify buying busted up toys. Oh, look at this. What do I want for that? $6? That is perfect to display some action figures on, kind of like this guy. which I would probably get him, but his thing's broken there. Let's see here. Can we get him to stand? Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, check out that Daredevil. Oh, that's cool. Ah, looks like he's all coming apart on the inside. Is he supposed to look like that? I don't know. Anyway, kind of cool. I think I've had this guy once before, but I sold him. Okay, so I picked up a few things here at the Goodwill. One, I got the Barack Obama Halloween mask. I actually picked it up for my friend Remco Blondie. I sent him a text message. I said, hey, do you want this? And he said, yeah, I'll take it. Well, actually, first I was like, I was going to get this for you, but it's kind of sticky on the inside. And he was like, can it be cleaned up? And I said, yeah, I think so. He's like, all right, I'll take it. So I ended up picking that up for him. I also got this Tasmanian Devil plush. I think it sells for around $15, $20. So it's just another plush I thought I could list and make a little extra kickity cash. And then the last thing I picked up here at the Goodwill was this metallic green slime hand thing. Speaking of thing, it kind of reminds me of the thing from the Addams Family, right? So, but I'm not sure if you can buy these like in stores or whether this is a 3D print. Regardless, it's super cool. And I was thinking about buying one of those skulls to like put in there, but then I started thinking, you know, I've got some Mad Balls at the house. I bet you a Mad Ball would look really cool in there. And it just so happened that my friend and Vintage Toy Mafia member Aaron Wolf recently sent me a gift box, and in there was like a Mad Ball knockoff that I think maybe he got at Target or something like that. So it fits perfect into this hand, and I think it looks really cool. The colors go really well together. So yeah, I will definitely be finding a spot for this in the bunker. All right, gang, we got one more store on the agenda, and this was totally a jazz-worthy score. It had me dancing in the middle of the thrift store, legit. And this thing is pretty rare. To find this in a thrift store just blows my mind, because it's really rare that you even find this figure at a vintage toy show. That's how rare these things are. So anyway, I'm real excited for this one. Check it out. All right, let's see. Can we find anything else? Oh, no way. Oh my God. Do you guys know what that is? That is a figure from Arco, the Other World. I'm trying to remember what his name is. Like Yuri or Eurus or something like that, I think. Oh, I don't have this figure. This is like a $40, $50 figure. And the only reason I know that is because I was just looking at it a few days ago on eBay. Oh my God, that is epic. He's on that jazz, man. He's on the jazz. He's on the jazz, man. That jiggy, jiggy jazz. That is awesome. Honestly, I think this is the first Arco figure I have ever found in a thrift store. Oh, that's kind of cool. Soldier Force. It's got a transparent hull. Oh. Guess you could probably just store your action figures in there, right? Kind of like it. What do they want for it? $2.99. I just have a hard time resisting military toys, you know? I'm gonna think about it. Oh my God, man, this was awesome being able to find this in the thrift store. So if you're not familiar with this line of toys, this is Arco the Other World. So it's a company called Arco. They made this toy line called the Other World, which was kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons knockoff. I believe these were like rack toys back in the day that you would find like at your local drugstore for like, you know, a 2-pack for 99 cents, that sort of thing, or $1.99. Pretty cheap back in the day, but they have become really pricey here in the modern era.
I've gotten kind of heavy into these toys. I have, oh gosh, at least a dozen or more right now, and I've got their weapons. So the weapons that you're seeing with this figure, obviously were not with him in the store. These were just some extra weapons I had laying around. They glow in the dark. They're like super cool. But oh my gosh, like this was a figure I didn't have. This is easily like a $45 to $55 figure. And if it's like really super mint, you might even be paying like 70, 75 bucks for a figure like this without the weapons. So this was an awesome find and a wonderfully fantastic way to end 5 Thrift Store Friday. Hey, I hope you enjoyed watching today's video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, do me a favor, smash the like button. It helps me out. It helps the channel grow. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, because I got a lot more great adventures coming your way. In fact, if you want to watch more videos just like this, then check out this next video.